What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space. We're back in Rimworld, back trying to survive, and we've just kind of fought off our first raid that actually did any noticeable harm to us. And what have we got here? A mad local squirrel literally in the base straight away. Oh well, turrets are still on, so that's kind of okay. Please don't blow up our own stuff trying to hit him. Like that. Oh, Jesus. JP Miner can't fight, so where's Null? Null, we're going to need you down here to deal with an angry squirrel. Unless the turrets can get a quick shot on him where he is. They can hurt him, but now he's just chilling there. Okay. That's fine. No. My word. Okay. How badly hurt did Null get there? Gunshot from the improvised turret gun, and we need to treat Mako and Cruelty with a little bit more urgency. I think for some reason, yeah, they haven't treated the blood loss at all, even though doctoring should be really high priority. We have meds, don't we? Yes, we have meds. Need to move this inside, like they're deteriorating fast, so we need to get our internal stockpiles set up soon as well. So that's right, yes, give Mako some treatment, and then we can give Cruelty some treatment. That's better, and then if you could prioritise Cruelty as well, please. That would be just dandy. Okay, so someone also suggested I should go and capture this fella for the purposes of selling him, which is a good point. He's no use to me, but might just be of use to us as far as money is concerned. So, sorry JP Miner, you're not going to go and sleep quite yet. We got one more thing for you to do. Let's mark all these as acceptable. To turn our turrets off now as well, not drain the power quite so hard. I'm sure we're going to start running slim on that soon as well. And then hopefully Mako and Co survive. Pain medium, that's a good sign I suppose. Speed that up and let's do a bit of clearing up around here, because again it was suggested in the comments, and rightly so, that this is offering just a little bit too much cover for them down here. Not happy with that, so we are going to clear out some of this stuff that's giving them cover, assuming people are doing alright. Is that Mako up and about? Oh, good stuff. How you doing? A little bit of pain and a bit of blood loss, but otherwise you're looking alright. Good stuff. And Cruelty, again, looking alright. Cool. We kind of came off of that one without too much problem. We can turn this back to a colonist bed, and Leaf has unfortunately died already, so be it. He was only going to be a possible bit of extra cash. Let's, before we forget, go and strip him and the other one. Just get some freebie clothes and gear. Exotic goods trader might be worth considering chatting to, although they tend to be the ones that sell the statues and stuff, which we really don't need at the moment. Oh yes, and we need to turn this to non-medical as well, because Null is injured, so in the right place at least. And who is missing a gun? Probably Mako, I imagine. Yep. Well, when he wakes up, we will sort out some weaponry. What have we got available? Wasn't there? We get another survival rifle out of that. An awful one. Not entirely what I was looking for. That'll have to do. More stuff to unlock down here. So we're going to tidy up down here a bit, and then work on a couple more rooms, and then internal stockpile is really important. I'm fed up with things deteriorating outside, and someone has pointed out to me that I could in fact even have the orbital beacons inside. So let's maybe do that and have a stockpile section at the end here once they get that far. Excuse me, take a quick drink. Our food supplies are looking slim. Pretty sure we had repeated blights last episode, so that's not that surprising. And this stuff's almost fully grown, so that's fine. Worst case scenario, we have a butcher's table now, so we might as well add the bill to butcher creature, but, oh, we did have something to butcher. Cool. Yeah, we haven't marked really anything for hunt yet. That was just that squirrel that we had outside the base. And in fact, there's another one down there that's fresh, so maybe I'll go and grab that too. And a bunch of potatoes. Spot on. Spot on. Let's get hauling all this junk out of the base, and let's think about getting a floor down. So, most important section to have a floor is going to be this high throughput area here. So let's get something done. I know in theory you don't need to have it underneath the tables as well, but some part of my OCD insists on me doing that. Oh, apparently I can't. That's off the map again. Oh well, I'm going to cancel that then actually, because that's going to look really odd. You have to be really conscious. That there is the line along there, so there's actually a sort of any further than I am now upwards, I'm off the map. Sorry, my throat today is raw as anything. I'm running around like a blue-arsed fly. Got up this morning and the blooming oven was smelling mysteriously of gas, and sure enough, it's leaking and is deemed unsafe, and so sudden charge around trying to get an oven sorted. Who's been throwing up in my base? Can you not, please? At least go outside. At least. Let's get a bit more of this floor down around there. Let's do the bedrooms as well, so they're nice and happy. And the prisoner bedroom too, because they tend to spend a while in there. Keep them upbeat. In fact, where's the plant? Anything that we can do to make the prisoners happy, quicker to convert over to our cause, the better. Looking alright, we really need some more people. Things are slow. Oh yes, the other thing I wanted to do down here was kind of square off this, and then we're gonna sandbag it so that we've got something we can shoot over properly down there. Mako going like a crazy man there. Floor master. This is cool actually, I might encourage them to bother going and cutting the trees, because I know that's a very low priority job at the moment. Yep, we are missing wood. Cool, geopower done. Right, we're going to get stone cutting next so that I can stop using... Actually, or do we... No, we're going to have to get picks. I'd like to get stone cutting because I'm fed up with using... In fact, stone cutting is such a short research. Let's do that first so that we can start using some of the stone we're getting to make walls and so on, instead of having to use steel walls everywhere. And then, following that, we will get hospital beds, and then we'll get pneumatic picks. Because that's the point at which we're going to start expanding inside dramatically. So I think that makes sense as an order. Something like that. And there's another one of those slow episodes again, because we're busy digging inside. No, maybe it makes sense to get the picks first and speed things up a bit. And as far as the config for this is concerned, you're not using meat. Why are you not using meat? Please do not use human meat. I would rather you didn't do that. But everything else is fine. Let's do it so that we don't have this squirrel meat here going off. Especially as we are low on supplies again. Bulk goods trader. Okay, that could be cool. JP Miner, you were the social fella. Yeah, you were the social fella. Let's go and see what we can do. Nothing really that useful. Nope. Might need to start growing some devil strand ready for the winter though, were we? June. It's not too bad, we've got a bit of time, but don't want to get complacent and have everyone cold at the end. So, not steel door. Oh, we can't do a wood door because we're out of wood, of course. What's the priority? Has anyone got? I see. No one can really be bothered with plant cutting. And I'm assuming that plant cutting is what wood chopping is under. I'm never really sure with some of those sort of duties. We'll see. A lot of them has higher priorities, like mining, for example. So that's fine. I'm quite happy with them getting this mining done so that we can get the internal stockpile starting to build. And where's that line going to be? So that's literally as far up as we can go before we can't build stuff anymore. Which is fine, this is a stockpile, but might potentially mean that this is going to end up quite a big room and I want to reinforce it somewhere. So let's mine out these things before we're done with these room structures so that we can at least make the rooms not need to be opened up again. Cruelty's just finishing off up there, which is cool. Let's go to the research screen, get those pneumatic picks, speed all of this digging up a bit. And we're going to need from security just a few sandbags like that. Now, hopefully they're in a position where they could not possibly benefit the enemy, but they might just benefit us if we have to do that flanking maneuver again. Another exotic goods trader. I mean, I will find out what they've got, but I'm not expecting much. Yes, don't want any rocket launchers, thank you. We can... Ooh, Hyperweave Took is worth quite a bit. And what's so special about Hyperweave then? Okay, so Hyperweave is good in the cold. Might have to keep hold of that then. And these deer hide pants are good in the cold, but don't have a penalty in the warm. Nice. Well, let's sell the cowboy hats we'll keep. We're gonna... This duster's not worth anything apparently. Oh no, that's theirs. Ooh, expensive. We're going to sell the cloth stuff, keep the deer hide stuff, sell the cloth stuff. Looks alright, and anything interesting here? Armor vest? Not really, that's anything vaguely interesting, and in reality it's not that interesting. So yeah, I've mentioned in the comments of a couple of videos that I'm sort of working towards doing like a Q&A style video, maybe once a month or something like that, just answer whatever questions you guys have about whatever really, just my opinions on stuff, whatever it might be, but for that I need some questions. I had a few, some really good ones, but yeah, if you guys have got anything, I don't know, specific for me, or not necessarily specific for me, but something you'd be interested in my opinion on, throw it out there, chuck me a comment, and hopefully some point in the next couple of weeks I'll have a episode like that come up and get a chance to tell you a little bit about me a bit as well, rather than just hello, welcome to Wasted Space. So let's get, you see, this is the deal. I don't really want these steel wool using for much longer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that up is going to be this stockpile, and I'm going to put, I mean, we don't need a doorway, but I'm going to kind of segregate it off a bit so that, in fact, I can't bring myself to do that with the OCD. We're going to segregate it. We're going to segregate it centrally. Not allowed. So yeah, we'll segregate that, and then as we mine upwards, which we're inevitably going to do, we can sort of make use of that space. The only thing I'm going to watch out for is, I think if that block there gets mined out, it's going to open this room up, and I'm not going to be able to put it back down again. Well, maybe I've got that on that same line, haven't I? Yeah, maybe I'm just about safe there. Oh, they did some tree cutting. Hooray. Some more mining, please, sirs. And let's also... Now we've got some wood. Finish off these 2 rooms for when, hopefully, we have some new occupants for them. And looks like we're going to need some power down here too. Looking alright. Wouldn't mind hitting some more silver in here someplace. And then I've been wanting to see what's in here, but I've been reliably informed that if it's got a wall, it's probably going to kill me, whatever it is. Whereas if it's like this, it's potentially even another steam geyser. So, not really sure what to do. I'm still not confident that we're ready to have a peek behind here. Certainly not with only 4 guys and a couple of turrets. I think we could be built up a bit better than we are for that. Cool. I'm actually going to give them, or leave them for a bit and give them a chance to clean, because it looks like it's finally queued up sort of enough stuff that they're getting onto that, which is great, because it's kind of getting a bit messy around here. I don't think their debuffs are really suffering from it, but it doesn't hurt to keep on top of it. You're hot. So it is the middle of summer, and it's 30 degrees indoors. Maybe we could think about getting the sort of internal cooling going, because the plan always was to deconstruct this. Mine... Oh no, actually deconstruct that. What we got? Happy birthday, sir. And then we can put a cooler in here. Cool the whole main corridor network. So they'll get hot when they're in the rooms, but I don't think I can do a huge amount about that. Obviously we don't have vents. Oh, prepare for a while and then attack. You're right there, guys. In fact, these guys are literally about to walk through the base, aren't they? Wherever they're off to, they're coming in. Attack, yeah, they're coming in. Whereas these guys have decided to just continue moving around this way. So that's not bad, actually. It's going to cut their numbers down. Who we got around here? Nerl, I'll leave for a second. Cruelty doesn't have a gun. Why do you not have a gun, Cruelty? What have you done with it? Go and get a pistol. Just play. And then get... No, draft you and get up there. Mako, you have got guns. Come out here, please. No, I want to finish this to get it back as being an inside area, and then the second it's done, she can get on the case as well. Trying not to shoot at Mako, please. They actually got one of the turrets. And then killed themselves. Ah. Still, remains a better result than the option of them all coming in from that direction. That could have been actually quite painful. Let's get another turret on the build, because obviously they're... No, I asked you to strip. Yes, that's fine. I asked you to strip as well, I'm sure of it. Definitely asked one of you to strip. You're not already constructing it. Or are you? Sorry. Ignore me, I thought you were going to go and pick up that corpse again. I apologise, Mako, I did not mean it. Right, let's speed up and check on the location of those guys. They're just chilling up there. So they're almost certainly going to come back through that way again. Which is fine. If we're a bit more prepared next time, we should be good. So, Cruelty's got a pistol, Nerl's got a survival rifle, Mako's got a survival rifle, and JP Miner's not allowed to shoot. He's a pacifist. Yep. Cool. Weren't one of these actually more melee? Yeah, that's Cruelty, but 5 melee's not enough to worry about, I don't think. Well, they're all cleaning up. How good of them. That suggests that maybe I should really be giving them some more orders. And also, we've lost power in this corridor, haven't we? Let's get this to go round so it's a little bit redundant. Why not? And these guys, are you equally poorly equipped? Bows, pillars, great bows, yeah. Not particularly well equipped there, which is cool. We are completely down with that. And yes, orders. No, not orders. You guys, time for action. Good, they're coming the way I expected, so get you guys lined up. I need to get rid of that tree, it's right in the way. And also, not being able to click in that spot is kind of annoying as well. Where is this mad squirrel? Coming the other way. A dual-pronged attack, eh? I think it could be worse. Okay, this is some more clearing out up here I need to do then, apparently. Force target for you, you. Force target on him as well, and I want these guys also shooting at the guy that's actually got cover. Don't know where he's off to. He's off to fight the squirrel. Perfect. No, in fact, you guys shoot the guy in the open. The turret should be able to deal with this fella. They're nice and close. And the squirrel is down. These guys are obviously pretty good at shooting. Well, melee, but he's got a bow. JP Minor. Dude, will you get your act together? This is not a place for you. Pacifists, not here. Cruelty isn't actually shooting, so let's get him a bit further forward. This is... well, at least they ran away really easily. They didn't really damage the turret either. God knows what they were up to. Not a huge amount. And then one of you... I don't know why we're bothering to strip all this rubbish gear off, but go ahead and strip it. You never know, if it's made out of something expensive, other than, like iguana skin, that's probably going to sell quite well. Anyway, yes, MISC. Orbital trade beacon can now be placed in DARS. That is cool. Stockpile around orbital trade beacon. Also cool. Speed up a bit, and let's also continue mining. Let's take the risk, see if that is actually going to bite us in the arse. Well, bite us in the arse. It's just going to kill my OCD for the rest of the game. And that means we can deconstruct, delete, and then this stockpile can have those same rules. So everything off, and we are going to have... yep, sure. And manufactured textiles, not medicine. And silver. Oh, and hops, yes. No, not hops. Hops needs to go in there. I remember that. Apparel, yup. Weapons, yup. Cool, that should be about right. And then we just have this up nice and high, and that can be our trade beacon sort of storage room, essentially. For now, at least. And yeah, there's literally the edge of where I'm allowed to build. So, fortunately, we have not compromised that room. Out of graves. So we are. Plenty ore. It does take a little while to mine it out, though. Yeah, and indoors is nice and chilly now. Well, chilly. Cold enough that they are not going to be getting the hot debuff when inside, hopefully. This has not helped us get any more guys, though. Really could do with some more people. Mako, go get yourself a cowboy hat. No, wasn't there another cowboy hat? Ah, or has it already been moved? No? What are you done with it? There was definitely another cowboy hat. Oh well. I'll find it later. More exotic goods. I'll check again, but again, I'm really not expecting very much. Look, this is even less. Nope, 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 nope. Should really get the medicine in here as well. I think it's just to stop it from deteriorating. So, yep, there we go. Or actually, might as well just put it in here, seeing as all of the herbal stuff is, or needs to be stored in there anyway to stay fresh. We might as well store all the meds in there. A group from Kumber of Buluj, eh? So yeah, this is going to be a strange shaped room, I'm sure, but given it's a stockpile, I don't think it really matters. Let's not do that. Depends how far we go that way. Hello, fellas. Let's turn the turrets off again. Oh, looking very good, Mackerel. So keep expanding that out, and power seems okay for the time being. Our biggest concern is just finding some more people so we can speed things up. I'm really not wanting to queue up too much stuff on top of this, because we'll just fall behind on, like, even now food production is looking slightly shaky. Have we got anyone that's on hunting? Nerl is our hunter, because I might, part of the problem I think is we're not growing enough with these blights, so I might get the Nerl to hunt a little bit. Tortoise hunting? Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. And let's also, while we're at it, randomly... Oh no, these are literally on the verge of spoiling. Shame, those guys must have left them behind. What's the... Oh, right, okay. So this... we watch out for. It's interesting, it did not say that near the other one. Lots of hunting going along by people who are not very good at shooting. Careful what you're doing down there. There's a steel wall. That's slightly suspicious. I didn't build that. I think it's probably a good job we're doing this, because they're not very good. Go, guys. Can you hit the tortoise? Not before you give up. That's interesting. And why is that auto marking as not okay? Prepare for a while, then attack. Right, so this will probably be the last encounter for today. And what have we got? Steel shiv, survival rifle, steel shiv, pump shotgun. It's not looking too bad. There's only 4 of them. They are a decent way away, so we can kind of leave Nerl at what he's doing for the time being. They're going to prepare, and maybe we want to think about quickly sticking up another improvised turret somewhere, and we want to put it somewhere where it's not going to destroy the power line that they're all running off either. So, is that far enough? Is that too close? That would be kind of a nice... I'm going to go there. That should not kill the switch. So even if it kills a little bit of that wire, it should be alright. Nice, and the mining's done. That's sweet. Okay, so... what to go for next? I kind of want the hospital bed, but the gun turret cooling's really handy as well. Let's go with the hospital bed because I don't think we can afford to lose any of our colonists. We get gun turret cooling next, and they are coming in for their assault. So let's bring the Knurl back, track what they're up to. They are moving swift, so everybody on duty, please. We did not get that built in time, which is a shame, but so be it. I don't want to move Cruelty down there yet because they might go for him because he's down there. So we're just going to get the Knurl and Mako ready, and then when they come in, which it looks like they're going to, we will try and flank round with the guy with the pistol. Oh, we got one with a personal shield. Nice to nab that if I get the opportunity. And a silver mace. Ooh. Expensive stuff you have there, sir. So you see I've still apparently got cover down there that they can make use of. Wow, they're really doing a number on that turret with that shotgun. He just headshot their own dude. Nice. Nice. That'll take out another one. Yep. This is good. You guys, should we... No, Cruelty. Back. Should we focus on the other melee variant, and then maybe we can force them to run away and not have to deal with that stupid sniper. Yes. Just as we wanted. Right, was one of them knocked out? Or are they all dead? We managed to kill the lot. Oh no. No. Belcourt. What are you? Are you one we're keeping? Intellectual cleaning plant work. Abrasive. You know, he's not too bad, actually. He might be keepable. And you two, let's have you stripping, please. We're not going to be able to get at him. No, alright, prioritise hauling him. Oh, no, I can't get at him because he's naked. Naked already. Roger. Nice, small weapons, a bit more food, just when, to be honest, it doesn't hurt to get a bit more food. Let's get that turret back up just there. Check everything is looking alright, and then I think I can call it here for today. Cheers, guys. Seems like we're still holding on alright. No big problems. Let me just do the medicine trying to recruit friendly chat thing on him so I don't forget the next episode. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Woo!